Thank you very much for that introduction. Good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here this evening to talk to you about money, as you can tell from my speech title. Now, this is money. I was going to bring a serious amount of cash, a bundle of cash here as part of my props, but I thought I couldn't afford a bodyguard, a security guard. So 10 pounds would do, peace of mind. Well, why talk about money? I mean, what's the big deal about money? Well, money is the one thing that gets our attention like no other. Money is what keeps many of us awake at night as we quietly ponder on how we're going to make it, save it, spend it, or overspend it, of course, depending on your disposition. And it's such kind of pondering that keeps us on our toes. Keeps us on our toes such that we try to manage the risk element about money. A few months ago, I composed a poem, let's say out of inspiration. I just wrote a poem about money, and the conundrum that comes with it. But before I share that poem with you, I would like to explore the individual letters that form the word money. Now, each of the 5 letters that form the word money means something to me personally. Now, very quickly, let me start with the first letter. M. For me, M stands for material things. Material things. And what I mean by that simply is that, the tangible things that money can buy. Then the next letter is O. O, for me, O means options. Now, money gives us options, doesn't it? Money gives us options. Now, a while ago, I think probably a couple of months ago, a year ago, there was this in the news, there was a millionaire in Scotland. He has this massive refinery in Scotland, employing thousands of people. But what happened? All of a sudden, his employees decided to go on strike. They wanted better pay. So fair enough. So the tacit understanding is that, okay, the next step will be to negotiations with the owner and stuff like that. But surprisingly, the owner just said, what? I'm not having this. He just shut down the company. Now, the employees were so shocked. One minute they thought they were asking for higher pay. The next minute they've lost their jobs. I was so shocked on national television. You see married men, mature men, cry, almost shedding tears on national telly because of what just happened. They couldn't believe it. Now, it took the trade unions, the leaders of the trade unions, and the government to appease the owner of this company to reopen this company for business. And I just thought it was funny how these employees became so happy. They said, oh, we're going to work for anything now, we don't care. I was like, wow. From that story, you can just tell who had the options. The guy with the money. Money gives options. And you would agree that that owner had stupendous amount of wealth that gave him options. Some people say more money, more problems. Well, I beg to disagree. I think that the more money you have, the more options you have. It's as simple as that. Very quickly, the next letter is N. What does N stand for to me? N is necessity. Necessity. Now, necessity is what gives money so many different names, depending on the context. For example, price, rent, loan, wages, school fees. Now, talking about school fees, I remember when I was in high school, in the early morning assembly, there was this particular song we used to sing when we were marching back to the classroom. And the song is, parents, listen to your children. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Try to pay our school fees and give us sound education. Love this song, isn't it? Yes. But our parents are not there when we are singing those songs. And surprise, surprise, many of us get sent home for not paying our school fees. Well, now, the next letter is E. E stands for economics. Now, well, I say economics as the engine that keeps money flowing all around the world through the study of supply and demand. And then Y. Y is for yearn. We yearn for more and more money, don't we? We yearn for more and more money. Our desire for money is simply insatiable. There was a millionaire the other day, he said that in this day and age you need at least $300 million to be comfortable. Can you believe that $300 million? Well, that brings me to the poem which I composed about money. Here, this is the rendition now. This is actually the first time I'm rendering this poem in public. Some say money, or the love of it, or even the lack of it, is the root of all evil. And some say it defines a man. But it is surely the great human motivator. It is more or less the bargaining tool and deal breaker in many relationships today, isn't it? Yeah. Wow, money has latent power to turn otherwise considerate individuals into manipulators and schemers. But even more unfortunate are the credulous, docile, and gullible ones who fall for dishonesty. Now, finally, I wish that money, we don't have to depend on money. I wish that we could live life to the full without the need for money. Thank you very much.